waiting on? I don't remember.
We were waiting on Nightmare, I believe.
How fun.
There we go. Ben.
I'm doing map
Okay,
saying
really,
orphans
Benson.
show up.
Wow, good to see you. Cycle, I believe. But
Yep.
yep. All right.
Okay, let me figure out who's doing what. Is there a game sheet? Of course there's not. Okay. Oh wait, no,
I
there is.
Yes.
believe I believe Izzy
Oh
created
no,
one. Yeah.
we're just so prepared this time that there's 4 all ready
Yep. For
for
all
the
the other
thing.
games.
Okay. So Nightmare is home, Arctic Guards is away, and I need to ask for Nightmare's roster.
We're gonna have me, Cycle Destiny, Luna Thunder, Zulu, Oscar, and Morph.
Okay, and Arctic Guards your roster.
I have Alexis, Chen Diggity Dog, Floofy Flame, and Skate, and
Alright.
the Dirty Rattler.
Okay, let me just wait to make sure Fixie has all that.
Who was the last nightmare?
XUR Morpheus.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, now Nightmare, you guys have the first ban.
Oh, we're gonna ban Prison.
Prison. That gives Arctic Guards the second ban.
We will ban Watermill.
Okay, Watermill is out. And Nightmare, you have the first pick.
We'll pick Slay.
Slay. And pick 2 for Arctic Guards.
We will pick Paint. Paint Factory.
That leaves Goldmine, Haunted House, and Canal. Nightmare, what will be your third ban? Or the third ban?
We'll ban Haunted.
Haunted out, and between Goldmine and Canal, Arctic Guards, what will be your ban?
We will ban Canal.
Canal and Goldmine is the decider. Alright. Solid, and good luck with your games. Oh, Vaxel did move in the end. Motherfucker. Okay. That is the map lineup for the thing. And Infinity, I have actually done exactly that and pulled the stream up on my phone, so I can read the chat. Hi guys, I'm here. I'm not. The one thing I seem to lack as a caster is chat interaction. I don't do that kind of thing.
That was the least chaotic map selection I've ever been in, and it's probably because I wasn't picking.
It's probably also because you're that's the only one you've ever been in.
No.
Well, with
I've
the exception
played.
of your own team.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And you guys are a little
Exactly.
hyped, but not in that kind of way. Fix it. Do we have the invite?
You should have a party invite.
Well, I do have a party invite. Oh, hey, it's expired.
Ooh, that's great.
This is what happens when you turn your Minecraft volume off to play the Parkour Warrior music. Welcome all things IBL to the chat. Oh hey, look at that, we're all ready and waiting on me. Funny that, eh? Okay, now I need to bring up the thing on the side because I actually have no idea what the maps are. Okay, there we go. I just had them in front of me for like that entire time. God lord. I don't know why people trust me with this job. What colour is Nightmare even? Are they like red?
Purple.
Purple? That's like close to black, I guess. That makes sense. Let me get the thing ready. Okay. Hold up, they say. Okay, so the Arctic Guards earlier were saying that they needed to get it going because a lot of their players are leaving early. And okay, so Chan has an event at 9. Well, my time 9 o'clock, and in my time it's 8:36. If this goes to map 3, Chan is gonna have to sub out because that's. You'd think from one of the commissioners he'd know how to schedule time things better. Okay, first map, as expected, is Slay. A pretty. How's this gonna turn out for Nightmare? I feel like this map has much less potential for the Arctic Guards to just go and fill, which I know is one of their strategies to try and obtain their wins. Of course, someone from... Oh good lord, do I have to deal with this now? That works. Someone from the Arctic Guards could just jump boost into the middle, whatever, but as long as Nightmare has eyes on the middle, they should be able to take their 4s, take their one-on-ones, and that's what's going to favour them the most. You can see Nightmare already grouping all up at the bottom. But Chan and Skate are just sending all their shots in, and they're taking a lot of damage to orbs. Floofy jumps down onto the middle, and they're all grouped up looking really low. This is a very, very good spot for the Arctic Guards. Orb goes in, hits Potscar a little. Alexis needs to right click them once, doesn't happen, but they are very low. Drops to Floofy. Cycle drops Skate, but now Zulu is down, and it's going to have to be a 1v2 from Cycle Destiny. Doesn't find the first, and just fails. It was a 1v3, I stand corrected, because one of them was just in the middle, ready to do whatever when needed, and that turns out very smoothly for Arctic Guards then. Turns out the grouping from Nightmare actually ended up being their weak spot, and it just ended up being Orb goes in, Floofy got a pick early and then left it so the 3 of them had to fight the 4 that were on Arctic Guards while huddled up in a little corner.
That did happen.
Thank you, Axel.
You're welcome. This is great. I just sit there and say, this is how casting works. Great.
Yeah, we'll have Arby's soon, chat, don't worry.
No, I am Arby's. But yes.
Yeah, everyone who ends up co-casting with me is Arby's. It's just hardly ever actually Arby's.
Arby's was silent.
Okay. Going into round 2. Oh, I haven't updated so many things. Give me a second, guys. My apologies. No pre-shots land, don't worry. So we have Zulu alone here, now low, definitely going to be pushed. Yeah, now on 2, and dude, they're just taking so many shots, and both of them are going to drop. Potscar pushing into Skate, and not going to find it. Does get dropped. Oh, well, yeah, okay, there we go. Both of them end up getting dropped, actually. It is not very fortunate for Nightmare at all there, and I mean, the grouping from Arctic Guards there just won them that, really, because at the end of that round, they were there as a 4, just taking on the rest of what Nightmare had, and it puts them in a very favourable position to win the round, which is exactly what they do, and now they're up 2-0 on Slay. So, this is definitely going to be what they want at this point in the game, considering... Are they victoryless, winless? I have a feeling they are, but I'm not sure. Let's check this. Where's team summaries? Team standings? No, they're 1-4. 1 and 4. but that still means they've not got a brilliant record overall. So, we'll see.
We will see indeed.
Your Chan's in the chat. Infinity, your question can be answered by Chan, not me. See, I'm not the one who knows the rules here. I should know the game. And now we're going into the game of round 3. Chan taking a pre-shot, Skate taking a pre-shot, and now Skate is on 1 following another shot. No heals on this map, of course. And there we go, shot by Zulu. Oscar goes up but gets dropped by Chan. That orb connects, gets a bit of damage, and now they're going to have to retreat to this spot again. And now Arctic Guards are just going to go for the hill, and they will get it, putting them 3-0 up in rounds and giving them the first map, because the Nightmare just could not escape that 1 point in Slay. Every single round they just ended up cornered, huddled up in that little staircase area, and it did not turn out well for them, because, I mean, yeah. Oh, and Chan is, out of fear of having this overlap with his prize tournament, he's already subbing out despite getting actually a decent amount of picks for the team. So, see you later. Chan Diggity Dog, 3 rounds, went 3-0, and then dipped. Now we have Dirty Rowlett, the person who got the first ace of this IBL season, though in the B League. Now gonna see if they can make their own change to the A League situation for the Arctic Guards, because they could definitely use it with the position that they're in right now, being 5th in the league with 5 games played in a section where, you know, it's pretty tough contention. So now we're going to be heading into what map? We are going to be heading into, I think it was Paint Factory, which was the Arctic Guards' pick. So Arctic Guards are definitely going to be looking favourable now, with, of course, them just having won 3-0 against their map pick, and now that they have their own map pick to play, and it's Paint Factory, which is what they're going to be wanting, because I know this team does have a couple plays up their sleeve. They're not all just sword and bow, right? They've got a couple of things that they want to try elsewise, and I think Paint Factory is going to bring out a lot of it, right? So we're going to have to see, of course, but I think this is looking very, very good for the Arctic Guards, because you wouldn't expect them to win that first map, considering it was the Nightmare's pick. But then, when you see how Nightmare end up playing, they're basically just in a corner the entire time or something, getting orbs, getting bowed, getting everything. It's kind of what you expect. So, going into Paint Factory with Arctic Guards up a map, we're going to see what happens. And it might take us about 50 seconds to see what happens, as is the nature of Paint Factory. Rowlett does get shot, is the healer, so will not get as much heals. And we see Skate go for that orb, doesn't get it due to a shot from likely Zulu or Thunder. And we see Cycle also take a shot. Of course, all this early damage is not going to matter all that much. And now we have Skate for attempt 2, this time it goes and gets out without taking any shots this time. Now, here we go, pay attention to the timer, looking at 13 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds, down at 10 seconds, the timer is red and people are going to be wanting this mid. The orbs are all going off, but the early dominance on the mid goes to Nightmare, and it will stay in that fashion. With 2 blocks to 1, Nightmare take that first round. 2 kills go to both teams, but at the end of the day,
it's gonna be a sweep, looking at what's happening so far. But yeah, that makes it a little less a little less scary. Maybe Chan Diggity Dog was what they needed the entire time.
Maybe Chan Diggity Dog was the glue that held the team together. And now he's gone. Rest in peace, Chan. Fly high,
Some
brother.
already. Fly high.
Taken too soon. And now we're gonna have to see what goes on going into round 2, because again, going against all my predictions that Nightmare take that first round, I would have thought it would have went in the hands of the Arctic Guards, but anything can happen. Yes, anything can happen, and that just shows why. Of course, you should never expect anything in this league, shall you? And no, that's not bias in me saying I think this will happen. Okay, that's not bias. Bias is when Trapdoor says I don't want this team to win when the Arbenheimers is playing. That's what bias is. Anyway, going into round 2, we're going to see Rowlet taking some lower angles here. A swap in the kits, as now Rowlet is on Sharpshooter and someone else will be on Healer. Floofy drops early. That is not something you would have expected to see. And I think it is something that has not gone unnoticed from the from Nightmare. They know, and now Floofy rightfully goes back up, gets ready for whatever is going to happen next. Both orbs have been taken, though I did not see who exactly they were taken by. Alexis being the healer means they can only get back up to 4.5, and standing in the corner they can get hit through it, now on half a heart. All the heals are gone for Arctic Guards, so it's going to be another fill off, and Floofy in the very last moment manages to crawl back up onto that middle, and the round is voided, as it is a tie. 2 blocks to 2, that round didn't happen. Potscar didn't get a kill, Skate didn't get a kill, and Thunder and Alexis didn't die. Nothing happened. It was all just the past, and now we're gonna go to the future, because all that's history and no one cares about it, because it doesn't count.
Didn't happen.
Your average Paint Factory tie round. Hopefully only the first. Or, no, wait, no. Hopefully only the single one. When I say the first, it makes it sound like of many. So,
Yeah.
maybe Floofy will go for the same play again, going down, except this time not showing as much, well, what's the word? Showing more resistance and actually wanting to fight for the ground. And we have an invis. Wait, is this the Blackshorn flank? The Blackshorn flank in the IBL? And they're going in? I never thought I would see the day. I can't remember, was that Alexis or Skate? I think it was
extremely effective. Wow.
I think that was Skate, was it?
Yeah,
I
that was
never
amazing.
thought I would see it. But the Blackshorn flank was used in an IBL match. I can't believe it.
No one on that team saw that coming.
No, not at all. See, this is what I mean. Arctic Guards, they know that they can change the entire, like, trajectory of the game with just these plays, and this is what I'm talking about. So, and the play in mention was, of course, this is not the intention behind that, and I don't want to take the credit away, but that is the old, well-known Blackshorn flank strategy that is used just then, where you send a speed spark up the side, go for the orb, and then go from behind with the invis. And I mean, it wasn't exactly like it, of course, because that wasn't the intention, but something that mirrors something I thought I would never end up seeing in the IBL, so I'm very happy with that. Thank you, Skate, for doing things like this, and thank you for making it so that round was a little more entertaining, at least to our eyes. Because at the end of the day, you have to play a game on Paint Factory in these kind of scenarios, especially in the IBL, to realize how much of a thrill they actually are. As my team went 3-1 in Paint Factory against the Nightmare B League yesterday, and it was an experience. So
Yeah,
there's nothing to sleep on in these maps, really. It's just, I suppose the viewers don't get as fun of a watch Floofy getting shot there. And it's part 2. Skate gets levied, so isn't going to get the pick, and it actually isn't all fireworks for this team, but Zulu is going to drop this top. Oh shit, oh, okay.
wasn't even okay. I was too focused on the fight. I didn't even
My
see that.
apologies, people. It's 2-1 to Arctic Gods. See, you need to know when Skate does a play like that, Arctic Guards need to know whether 1 to follow it up and go full in to try and win that, or 2 to risk it as a distraction and go for the fill. And that time they chose to go for the fill, and it ended up being the right play in the end. Nightmare didn't see it coming, Nightmare didn't know what was happening likely, until either the very last second or it just went unnoticed, and that means Arctic Guards are now on map point to put themselves into 2-4 in their division.
Is
Something
your
they're
stream supposed
desperately
to be on such a, is your stream supposed to be on such a small screen? Or I don't know. Is it?
What?
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was the scoreline. See, I know what I'm doing. Okay.
I thought that was.
Don't
alright,
question.
alright.
Don't question the streamer. Don't question the streamer.
My bad.
How about you question some of the things that Nightmare is going to be doing here, because they're going
Alright.
for the exact same thing again, and having lost the last 2 rounds, you really think that they would adapt, especially with such an aggressive and like dominant melee team. You know, you would think that this team would want to go for something special. Floofy trying to bait out one of the arrows to jump for the orb, but misses the jump and will not end up getting it. Once again, leaving it to just the bow game for now, as we see Skate chilling here. And now we are going for another barrage. The orbs come in, Skate plays a little bit too far back, and it's going to be a melee fight it seems. And who's that getting dropped? Is that Pot's car? It is. They do end up going down. Rowlett's going to go down as all of Nightmare is over there, and they're going to go for this mid. 5 seconds
Can they even
left.
contest that?
And no, Nightmare will get the
Ooh.
picks, but it
They
isn't
can't
going
do
to
it.
matter, because despite the 3k from Cycle Destiny at the end there, the mid blocks is what's going to win you these rounds, and the mid blocks are what win Arctic Guards this round and the map and the game. Arctic Guards bring home their 2nd win out of 6 games in this A-League season, and I mean, they did not need Chan Diggity Dog by their side, because they had the plays in store with a couple of flanking maneuvers and a couple of big fights and a couple of fills. So, Arctic Guards, well played to them, they're going to be happy with that one, and in
Yeah.
rounds they win 6-1.
That was extremely impressive.